She wasn't born into fame, yet there was always a refined presence about her, a rare blend of elegance, intelligence, and screen magnetism that made audiences pause and pay attention. Fahriye Evcen didn't simply enter Turkish entertainment. She established herself with poise and purpose, transforming academic ambition and natural talent into one of the most respected acting careers of her generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Fahriye Evcen was born on June 4th, 1986, in Solingen, Germany, to a Turkish family. Long before cameras and scripts became part of her life, she was focused on education and personal development. She later moved to Turkey and pursued higher studies at Boğaziçi University, studying history, a background that sharpened her analytical thinking and deepened her understanding of storytelling and culture. Her entry into acting came unexpectedly during a visit to Turkey, where she was discovered and encouraged to audition. Her early role in the television series Yaprak Dökümü marked the beginning of her professional journey. The drama became widely popular, and her portrayal of Nekla introduced her as a young actress capable of emotional nuance and quiet strength. It was her leading role in the romantic drama Kalikosu that elevated her status to nationwide prominence. Portraying Farid, a character rich in emotional complexity and resilience, Fahriye demonstrated both vulnerability and commanding presence. The series expanded her international recognition and solidified her image as a leading actress. Rather than limiting herself to one genre, Fahriye explored a range of projects, including historical and action-driven narratives such as Olin Kader and Alparslan Büyük Selçuklu. Each role reflected growth, showing her willingness to step into demanding characters that required both emotional depth and physical commitment. Fahriye's approach to her career reflects intention and selectivity. She chooses projects carefully, prioritizing strong scripts and meaningful roles over constant visibility. This measured strategy has allowed her to maintain longevity and credibility in an industry known for rapid turnover. Off-screen, Fahriye's public image blends sophistication with grounded family values. She is a prominent figure at international fashion events and has secured major endorsement deals with global brands, becoming one of the most sought-after faces in advertising. Yet she remains selective, aligning with brands that reflect her refined image. Her lifestyle mirrors her disciplined and balanced outlook. She values privacy, structure, and time with family, maintaining a steady presence without unnecessary overexposure. Her marriage to actor Burak Özçivit has attracted media attention, but she has consistently maintained control over her narrative, keeping the focus on work and personal priorities. Fahriye's influence extends far beyond Turkish television. With millions of followers across social platforms and strong international distribution of her projects, she has become one of Turkey's most recognizable and bankable stars. Her estimated net worth reflects consistent earnings from acting, endorsements, and long-term collaborations, built steadily through strategic choices. What truly sets her apart is composure. From early drama roles to historical epics, Fahriye carries a calm authority that elevates every character she portrays. She embraces evolution without chasing trends, allowing her work to mature alongside her personal growth. As of 2026, Fahriye Evcen stands not only as a leading actress, but as a symbol of elegance, discipline, and enduring influence in modern Turkish entertainment. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. He wasn't born into fame, yet there was always something unmistakable about him. A calm strength, a natural charm, and a screen presence that commanded attention without effort. Barış Arduç didn't simply enter Turkish entertainment. He built his reputation step by step, turning discipline, patience, and quiet confidence into one of the most respected acting careers of his generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Barış Arduç was born on October 9th, 1987, in Switzerland, to a Turkish family originally from Artvin. His early years were marked by movement and adaptation, as his family later returned to Turkey, where he grew up balancing education with responsibility. Before cameras and scripts entered his life, Barış lived far from the world of fame. He worked various jobs, including lifeguarding and sports-related work, experiences that shaped his discipline, physical strength, and grounded outlook on life. His path into acting was neither rushed nor accidental. After completing acting training at the Sudri Alisa Cultural Center, Barış began with supporting roles in television series, slowly learning the craft from the ground up. Early appearances in projects like Kiralık Hanımefendi and Dinal Sevgilay allowed him to develop screen awareness, but his true breakthrough arrived with the role of Ömer Ipliksi in Kiralık Aşk. Kiralık Aşk became a cultural phenomenon, and Barış Arduç's performance turned him into a household name almost overnight. His ability to balance romantic charm with emotional restraint resonated deeply with audiences, earning him major awards and international recognition. More importantly, it established him as an actor capable of carrying a project on his shoulders without relying on exaggeration. Rather than staying confined to romantic comedy, Barış deliberately expanded his range. He took on emotionally demanding roles in projects such as Kuzgun, Kukur guest arcs, and later historical and action-driven productions like Alparslan Büyük Selçuklu. Each choice reflected a desire to evolve, testing his limits through darker, more complex characters shaped by power, loyalty, and inner conflict. Barış's approach to acting is calculated and intentional. He avoids repetition, choosing scripts that challenge him physically and psychologically. This balance between popularity and depth has helped him remain relevant in an industry where trends shift rapidly and fame can be fleeting. Off-screen, his public image blends masculinity with composure. He maintains a low profile, rarely engaging in unnecessary media exposure. Known for his long-term marriage to actress Güps Özçivit, Barış keeps his personal life private, reinforcing his focus on stability rather than spectacle. His lifestyle mirrors that same discipline. Fitness, structure, and balance play a central role, supporting both his demanding roles and long-term career sustainability. He is selective with brand collaborations, aligning only with projects that match his image and values. Barış Arduç's influence now extends well beyond Turkish television. With strong international viewership through global streaming platforms and a dedicated fan base across Europe, the Middle East, and Latin America, he remains one of Turkey's most bankable male stars. His estimated net worth reflects consistent earnings from acting, endorsements, and long-running collaborations built over time. What truly sets him apart is restraint. Barış understands the power of silence, subtlety, and emotional control. He doesn't chase trends. He builds longevity. That philosophy quietly defines every stage of his career. As of 2026, Barış Arduç stands not just as a leading actor, but as a symbol of measured success and intentional growth in modern Turkish entertainment. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.